Of you grew up in Colts Neck, New Jersey, went to the University of Houston, and how about the way Christoph Kelvin Sampson and the Cougars won by the biggest margin today in Cleveland State, and then Rutgers coach Pike bringing that program back. That'll be a doozy of
Forward to seeing if Buddy tries to utilize that more in this game, using his size advantage over Beekman or Kihei Clark, whoever is guarding him on the perimeter.
And Boeheim 6'6", Beekman is 6'3". Clark's under 6 feet tall. Ball, but not the others.
That's really been the story of Virginia's second half of the ACC, trying to find other players to beat you outside of Huffhauser and Trey Murphy. Virginia's 3-game losing skid, teams did that very well.
Alan Griffin, the block shot. Interesting that Alan Griffin, who's back in the game now, has played very little, just 7 minutes. It's not because of foul trouble. He doesn't have a foul. He tried to shoot there. Hauser was defending. Will spend most of the day in that spot. And floater wouldn't go for Ken Hayes. More work on the offensive glass, and then Griffin a block shot.
Wins. And 14-8 this year. Nick Honor, the Fordham transfer. Here's Tyson back to Sims. Nice return pass. Tyson couldn't finish. In relationship to Gerard starting and Richmond playing valuable minutes, and what happened?
I've never met a coach who has intentionally left a guy who can help him on the bench. But
this one, he is just too good of a player and too important to what Syracuse wants to do to not be able to score in this game.
Well, how about Syracuse?
Does a great job attacking the rim off the bounce and in transition.
One of the great player development stories in the history of this league.
Oh, absolutely. Talented young man. Really worked hard, bought into the system.
Basically anything they want, Sean. Anything they want. And when a shot goes up, when the ball moves from one side to the other, a little guy has to block out Mark Williams.
Absolutely right. Both players from these teams, they understand that they're going to be in the ball game and they're going to have opportunities to score the basketball, so they're not always in a rush to try to make something happen all the time. Great patience and great understanding.
Way downtown.
Can't connect. These two met about 2 months ago in Chestnut Hill, Malcolm. It was a really lopsided matchup as Griffin.
More defensive stops against this Syracuse offense. Right now, again, too many open looks for Syracuse early on.
Deep three from Alan Griffin, and he knocks it
to the other end of the floor for an easy bucket. Buddy Boeheim not anticipating and getting to that, and because of it, it's a tie ball game, but that should have been an easy layup for the Hornets.
Guerrier. Gerard trails on the dribble. And here is Griffin, step in two from the left. Alan Griffin on the...
Kadari Richmond back in the game, which means that there probably will be at least one more turnover because he's subject to take the ball from NC State at some point. Is right.
Who won 72 ball games at UNC Wilmington and has won 72 now at NC State. Catch and shoot three. Griffin burns it
that way. You're talking about Gerard, yes. Yeah. Glen Falls.
Yeah. Right on a three of this, and Griffin
is badly on a three, and Braswell the rebound. Chris, they say styles make fights. We're getting a look at the differential here early. Clemson in a drought. Joe Girard brings it front court against Nick Honor. Trap probably a little frustrated. He had a huge ball game the first time they played this year. Three ball from Griffin. Play on with 8.5 to go and a 7-point Orange lead.
But this is going to be the concern right here. Can NC State guard Syracuse with both bigs on the floor? That means you've got Funderburk having to guard Braswell, who's going to be looking for three as Griffin knocks.
UVA
He struggled with his shooting on Saturday against Georgia Tech. They had a very exciting game here Saturday night. A very good Georgia Tech team. Cavaliers had to rally from 11 down in the second half to win by 2.
Yeah, the second one looked legit.
Looked better.
Yeah, it
looked better. It's all good. And it's such a different feel, just overall shooting, never mind the free throw line in this dome with
an opted to go in a different direction. But a lot of that has to go with how Pitt has been able to dominate this game on both ends of the floor. As you see Alan Griffin coming with
defenses not impacting this game at all. They've got to have better pressure on the ball. They've got to play with higher hands. They've got to contest passes. If they don't do that and allow Georgetown to move the ball, that will be an issue.